Howdy everybody, BygPhattyPlus, and welcome back to the Big Man Plays The Longest Journey. Last left off, I was playing Delivery Girl, and the captain of the White Dragon wants to make life a living hell for me because his religion says he can't sign his name or even put a fracking X unless the bulljaw is distracting. I swear to God. Anyway, we need to find music to distract this schmuck before I decide to kill him. Okay, I saw some... let's see.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, delicacies.
Isn't there yeah, we don't need shellfish. I like shellfish. I like seafood. But don't have
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Okay.
He's selling musical instruments.
Good. I think we get the point, game.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
This mofo is gonna have... this, I'm gonna kill... Game. Game. Okay, game. Okay, we need to... Thank you.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
Enough! Why is this exchange...
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
You know, I remember a game in where the characters couldn't exactly talk. They had to respond to some type of musical lyric. I'm reminded of that.
It's a wooden flute.
Yes, that's fine. It's a nice wooden flute. Now I'm going to get this wooden flute and shove it up that guy's rectum. I'm gonna play something. Maybe Through the Fire and the Flames. Actually, I think that would be a feat to play Fire and the Flames on a frickin' flute, especially a woodwind flute. I'm sure afterwards the person will probably pass out from exhaustion and lack of breath. And now I'm going to Google it up later on YouTube and see if someone has. Captain the dork, Captain the mouse, work with me. Okay, I'm going to. Can I just no? Okay. Okay, do I have to talk to your dumb face again? Making my life hard.
How are you today, then?
Like you care.
No, I don't!
Bye.
You are an asinine schmuck. And I hope your boat springs a leak. Okay, does that count now? Does that count? Does that motherfucking count?
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
And he's gonna take forever, isn't he? If you take forever, I'm going to kill you.
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I won't.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
Schmuck. Schmuck! Schmuck! I kill you and sink your boat for the insurance money. Just gonna go back to the city. Gonna go back. I got your signature. I got that. Can I see the signature? Can I see this? There's the. Hold that for motherfucking X. You stupid smuck. I hope you sink. I hope a siren takes all of your crew and you get fed to an octopus crotch first. I wish doom and gloom upon your boat, sir. That boat right there. That boat right there. See, that's what it is. Like, yeah, that boat right there. People are going, oh, you're not nice. And I go, I don't care. This man made me jump through hoops to get his ex. As far as I'm concerned, he can sink. And I had to spend my hard-earned coin on this ignoramus. Mr. Merchant.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list so that I can see for myself.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
It's best he doesn't know. Because he sounds like him! He's probably brothers at some point.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
Oh.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
No.
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons.
Of course he has.
First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking.
4 minutes of brisk walking.
That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
Okay.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead.
And
that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way. Nasty, nasty neighborhoods.
Okay, so I'm somewhere around here,
Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait. North on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
The bridge? I don't see
There's
a bridge.
a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
That's over here.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town.
Livestock attacking?
Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
What? What?
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
If I knew the city, I'd have a line
North
going
again?
around.
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
What's
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Then why is it a tower and not a
Big
stump?
creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
That's an elephant.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
That's an elephant.
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The rolling man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
Okay, so that's it right there.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Then what was all the rest of it for? What was the rest of it for? Seriously, you had the map. No. Shut up. Move. Okay. I'm at part 11. Is it part 11? This is part 11. Yes, because that's because I want to go back and see. Let's see. Go back, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. You basically just pulled a National Griswold's Family Vacation level of whipped around. Forget Griswold. You literally just pulled a freaking Little Billy Family Circus kind of stunt. You have me going all the way to hell over here, over to here, jumping around to here, wrapping around this spot, going over to here, jumping over here, finding some 5-foot tower that don't mean nothing because it's a dang sump, looking for trees, coming down, all the way to just tell me that I could have just kept going west till I hit the freaking edge and it's right there. And you selling maps. You need a new job. Might I suggest dead guy? Just gonna go over here to the bungalow. Talk to this man over here.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
It better be, otherwise I'm going to stand him up and then I'm going to fling him over the side. This dumb idiot right over here. This man.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women.
Ooh.
Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yes, you moron!
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
You seem drunk, sir. You seem very drunk, sir. Okay, you're taking it.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
I'm delivering maps.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, it's not.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Oh, we have words, sir, like the fact I want to get home post-haste. First of all, I have a delivery.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria?
No.
I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I needed to do it to find you.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
Now for the bit before I get you to sign, which will probably hopefully be easier. Otherwise, I'm throwing you over the banister there. Cortez told me to sign you.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you?
What?
Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
He didn't tell me his first name.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Yep, that's him.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
Annoying.
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
Why?
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Okay, explain, please.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934.
Oh.
Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Seems that
Time
way.
went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
I would say so. How did you end up here?
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer.
Really?
The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
Curiosity killed the cat, sir. So what happened in India?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of 34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it, and I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take.
I remember this because I did
Now,
play Dreamfall.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
You'll see when I cover Dreamfall. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the meat of the matter.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance.
Ooh.
But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Yep. Before I go, sir, can I, or do I...
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. You're a lot easier than the last schmuck I had to deal with. Let me look at it. Can I look at it? B. Westhouse. Good. Thank you. Oh, I never looked at this.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
Okay, now let's save. Oh, okay, so we basically
It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor.
okay, let me okay, so we basically okay. Okay, so let's just
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something.
What?
Such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon.
Okay.
Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, well, let's look at
It's
this.
an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking.
Of course it's not ticking. Of course it's not ticking.
The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left. Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
Yeah. I doubt the free part. Alright, let me look at this here.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Yeah, why don't you fiddle with it?
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Can I look at the watch?
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking.
Wait, the knob's broken off. Maybe...
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Oh, hey, look at that!
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
Yay!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own 2 hands.
Really?
I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Manny! I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about your stupidity.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Yeah?
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
Now you do.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
So, what happens now?
What happens now?
The minstrel told you about the balance. About Stark and Arcadia.
To an extent, yes.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance?
Tobias told me that the Guardian?
I don't know.
That the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be.
Yeah!
Like last night.
Yes, and the whole whatever. Wait, what about last night?
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached.
Yes, and that's not good.
It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Okay, Cortez, who are you really?
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
You're one of the dragon,
I
aren't you?
wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. Or so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
He's probably one of the Dragon
And
Kids.
you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
You're a dragon.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
You're probably a dragon.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
What do you mean important matters? What
You
else?
helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
I'm guessing I'll be able to do that
Dreams?
myself at some point.
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
It sounds dangerous.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
Oh boy.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
Oh boy.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
If you have to bone me for it, I ain't
4
doing
things.
it.
We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Oh boy. Can I? Okay, I can't. Great. You're gonna give me a frickin' plot dump right now when I'm already at 30 minutes. Crap. So, we have a massive amount of plot we need to go through, and like I said, it's already at 30 minutes. Exactly how does April fit into this whole thing? And how much more of a plot that I have to go through before I can even continue. Find out next time on The Big Man Plays The Longest Journey. Till then, it's BygPhattyPlus. Sayonara. And being what I know with the longest, with Dreamfall, yeah, it kind of explains a few things with Mr. Westhouse, things I won't go into till I get to The Longest Journey. But, as for Cortez here, he's got to be a freaking dragon kid. He's got to be. It's got to be a dragon kid. And he's probably my... No, he can't be dad because April remembers his dad, and her dad is a douche. I have no idea what's going on.